Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, and we are back again for another episode. It is episode 111, and in today's episode we're going to be doing some SBCs, some more SBCs, and some more SBCs. Sounds pretty interesting. Well, obviously we'll see what happens in today's episode. As you can see, this is the team that we've got on the screen, but it will be changing a little bit this episode. We are going to be unlocking a big player. You've probably seen it in the thumbnail, you know, the title. It'll be pretty much everywhere. But anyway, to start off, we're going to unlock a player, and it's going to be a player SBC. And this is going to be, I believe it's Jesper Karlsson from the Eredivisie. It looks a very solid player of the month card. I had sort of like a duplicate untradeable inform or whatever, so I wanted to just put him in that. And then obviously I had a bit of other fodder here and there. But he's an 84 rated Swedish winger from AZ with 92 pace. And if you obviously missed the last episode, we used this card, well, not this exact card, but we used him in a draft. It was his summer signing card, and he was absolutely incredible. Just looking at the 99 agility and balance, and to be honest, he finished everything. So I kind of wanted to try him, just, you know, have him in the club as well, just for why not. I mean, he can go on the bench, might not get used, but he's just there for sort of an interesting card that we might want to bring on every now and then. So the next SBC that we're going to do is the Future Stars Challenge 6. This is obviously giving us a token and obviously a rare gold pack. So we're obviously unlocking these tokens here and there. I believe we have done one pack before from these, but obviously we can do a few more if we can get a couple more into the club. But we're going to do the open this rare gold pack and obviously see what we get. It's not going to be anything though, unfortunately, but obviously we got the token and that's all that really matters. However, we do get an inform, to be fair, so I suppose that is something. It'll go towards an SBC down the line, and as you can see, we're going to unlock another one of these challenges, again putting in a pretty bang average squad, with the exception of, you know, Jimenez, but he's literally discarded at this point, so there's pretty much no point keeping him for the sake of fodder when he's worth literally nothing anyway. So that is the second token unlocked for this episode. And obviously we've got ourselves a pack as well now to go and open, and this is going to be a rare Electrum, so that guarantees an 82 plus overall rating for one of the players. Can it be a decent card? Well, it is a walkout, unfortunately 86 or 87, but it's going to be Ciro Immobile from Lazio, which is not actually too bad, to be fair. You don't seem to pack him much of this game, as well as another inform in there. I believe that's the Bojlai, who used to play for Sunderland, if I'm not mistaken, a very long time ago now, what, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, when he was there. But anyway, we're going to unlock another one of the token things by going and getting this pack for 25,000 coins. I thought, you know what, it's worth the risk. You know, we do get a token, and if worst comes to worst, that's all we'll get. But we do get a couple of players in there. Unfortunately, we do get a walkout, but we do get a board. But again, it's only 83 rated Campos, so that means it's literally discard, so it's not worth anything. And then we do get a loan as well from the Future Stars promo. Who we're going to choose from this pick? Well, we could have gone with Ndika, maybe, to be fair. We could have gone with like Pedro Porro, but who do we actually decide to go for? We actually decided to go from Ndika. I just thought, you know what, that just makes sense. I said, you know what, twice there, but anyway, it does make sense because obviously 85 pace centre back from the Bundesliga, you know, he will help for an objective or something down the line, and he's French as well. So now we're going to go ahead and use these tokens that we've been collating over the last sort of few weeks or whatever. I've not got many, to be fair. I've literally only just got them like in the last couple of days. So we're going to go unlock this ultimate pack then, and hopefully that is going to give us a walkout, and hopefully a good walkout. You know, we want to see a Future Stars player, but who are we actually going to get? Well, unfortunately, it's not even going to be a walkout, boys. It's going to be an 84 rated board. So literally the minimum rating that we could have got, that's exactly what we got. So that feels really, really bad on the heart, on the stomach. It's a hard one to take. Is that just 184 as well in the whole entire pack, which is very, very frustrating. But you know what, swings and roundabouts in this game. We'll probably pack something soon, hopefully. So the next thing that we're going to go and do is spend a couple of our coins. I'm going to go and get ourselves one of the best players on this game, and that is going to be Neymar Jr.'s flashback card. Now obviously his normal card is absolutely insane. This is a downgraded version in terms of the rating, but in terms of the actual card stats, they're a lot better. So I think this card is going to perform a lot better in game. And as you've seen, like from recent things, obviously Neymar's normal card is now like 120, 130k or something because of this SBC. Because this SBC is quite well priced, and obviously you're getting a Neymar card and everything. So it gives everyone the opportunity to go and get a Neymar. Like last year when we had that Ronaldo flashback, that's a little bit different. Obviously he had different stats and stuff, and he was pretty much a fraud. Whereas this guy is going to be a lot better than his normal card, I'm guessing. I've seen a lot of good reviews everywhere, you know, saying he's absolute class. So We're going to go and try him in the weekend league very soon, but obviously for now we just need to just get on with this episode and obviously look at a couple of other things before we move on into the weekend ahead. So as you can see, he's got 95 pace on the card, which is faster than his normal card, which is good. He's also got good shooting. The passing, alright, 80 passing's okay if you're playing him up front or something, it's not an issue. And then obviously the 93 dribbling with the 5-star skills. Unfortunately 4-star weak foot, which is, it could be better, to be fair, obviously with the 5-star, but you can't really complain with the card that you get in, to be fair. 4 and 5 stars is not much different. It's where you go from like 3 to 4 sort of thing. That's when you see a difference. But anyway, we're going to open these packs now, because obviously we've had a few packs from example Neymar and stuff, and then obviously we got a pack as well from again another we're getting another one from the token things, I think, in this episode. But anyway, we do get a board from this pack. What it's going to give us, though, it's Colombian. It's a striker. It's going to be, I believe, Zapata. I think, yeah, it is. And we also get a Joe Matip in there. So not too bad. It could be worse. 283s from that pack there. But anyway, the next thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to finally complete the first Home Rivals objective. So that means that we've won 100 matches using at least 7 players that have been pack pulled in this club, basically. So that's quite good. So we do get a 100k pack for that, for completing the whole thing, but we also get a 50k pack for doing that like sort of separate objective, I believe, or it could be a ultimate pack. I'm not actually too sure what it is. Yeah, it is a 50k pack. So we get a 50k pack and a 100k pack. So we'll start off obviously with the 50k pack. This guarantees an 83 plus, and it's going to give us, unfortunately, not a walkout. It's going to be Borzo, and that's going to be David Alaba from Real Madrid. So 284s in there, and again an inform. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to discard him because it's 10k at the end of the day. We can just go buy an inform, and then we've got a 100k pack now. Obviously, this guarantees an 84. We've just had a normal pack without a walkout, but this one is unfortunately 86 or 87 again though, and this time it's going to be Handanovic, and unfortunately that is the lower end of 86 rated. So, it could be better, but we'll still take the walkouts. We did get a couple of decent players in there, to be fair. The likes of, Koke, Aubameyang, a couple of 85s, which is not too bad. But anyway, that is obviously now how the team looks. It looks quite good, to be fair. Obviously, Neymar slotted in there at left wing. It does mean that Sterling is going to be moved down to 7 chem, but we are going to play it like this in game. So it's a 4-2-3-1. We're going to have Neymar at cam, obviously Mbappe up front. On the wings, we're going to have, on the wide cams or whatever, we're going to have the boy Salah, and then we are going to have Sterling, and then obviously the 2 CDMs as Kante and Bernardo Silva, which obviously means as well we've had to change the team a bit. We've got rid of Icardi and Harry Kane and stuff, so that's a bit unfortunate for them. But anyway, we're now going to move on and do some play picks. The first one wasn't too great. We got ourselves Hector Herrera, but then we're going to sort of start to get a bit of an increase in how good these packs are. Well, the picks actually. So we do get a nice little board in the second one in Andre Silva, but can we start to hit walkouts? Well, yes, we nearly do in an 85 at Rashford there. Anything else, we'll let you go. An 87 rated inform walkout Jordi Alba. That is fantastic. That's great for fodder. We then get ourselves the first future star of the series, which is going to be Nunes, the Uruguayan from Benfica. Quite a nice card, to be fair. And obviously, if he's not great in game, we'll just use him as fodder. Next pack, next pick, we're going to get ourselves Carrasco. 2 more to go. Then the penultimate one, unfortunately, gives us nothing. And then the final one, what is it going to give us? It's a future star, but it's unfortunately Nunes again, which is a little bit disappointing, but obviously we can stick him into an SBC. I believe we are going to do with a party bag at the end of this episode, so obviously he will go into that, so then we don't have to discard him. And then that's pretty much that. So we're now going to move on and do the Future Stars Challenge 8. To be fair, I probably shouldn't have done the Ultimate Pack and the Rare Player Pack, because obviously I've got quite a lot of these unlocked, and I probably could have got a better pack or something else, that right back Frimpong. To be honest, I'd rather do the packs, but obviously, that's that. But anyway, we are going to do the 50k pack now from the Future Stars swaps, whatever you want to call them. So obviously that required 2 tokens, and obviously we're going to get ourselves the 50k pack, which guarantees an 83. But before we do that, we need to go on and put the duplicates into this SBC. So as you can see, we're going to be getting rid of Nunes into this SBC. We're also going to be getting rid of Rashford and Aubameyang that we've pretty much just packed or whatever. And here is the party bag. So from this, I believe you can get Future Stars Team 1 and 2, and then I believe it's like win into wild card and like signature signings. I think those are the 4 things that you can get from that pack. But before we go and open that pack, we're going to go and do the 2 smaller packs. So we're going to start off with the Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack. This is going to give us an 83 plus. Is it anything decent? No, well, unfortunately it's not a walkout. It's going to be Spanish striker. It's going to be Iago Aspas, so it's a little bit better than an 83 and an 84 rated. Also getting another Joe Matip in there, which is alright. And then we're just going to have to discard that Pau Torres because of course he's duplicate tradable. So now moving on into the 50k pack again, it's an 83 plus. Hopefully we can see a walkout from this, which we do, but again 86 or 87 is going to be the rating, and it's going to be Mats Hummels, who quite funnily enough we just put him into that party back as his SBC. I seem to see that quite a lot, you know, you put players into these SBCs and then you seem to get them back, but obviously there were different SBCs. We also got Castellanos in there, so 2 walkouts isn't too bad. But to finally end off, we're going to do the party bag. Who is it going to give us? It's a future, no it's not future stars, it's Totti nominee, but the funny thing is it's going to be Edouard Mendy, and obviously we've got him in the club, he's in the team, he's a duplicate and tradable, which means we're going to have to sort him and put him in an SPC at some point. But anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up the end of the episode. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.